Okay. So your name, please?
Hip-hop recording artist Ditch.
Cool. When did you start out?
I started in about 2003. My album came out, my first full-length album came out in 2005 in August. I played 230 shows for that album with not limited to, but the names as Too Short. I played with Pepper, Fishbone, Bubba Sparks, Cottonmouth Kings, everybody on Suburban Noise Records, Nate Dogg, Bishop Don Juan even hosted my video music release party. So that was the last album. Now I'm hard at work for August's release. Public Intoxication was my second full-length and mainstream album, first major mainstream album. So I've done really good for myself in the underground, a self-promotion machine, and people have shown me a lot of love and support in the industry. Got to thank Bishop Don Juan and Marv and all those guys from Latin Thug Records. They've really shown me a lot of love as well. So it's been a good run so far. It's only going to get better.
How did you get discovered?
I actually just working myself to the bone and going out and networking and meeting everybody I possibly can, whether it's a party at the Playboy Mansion or the BET Awards or the Interscope party. We're all over the spectrum, just always getting the name out there, always promoting it. And it's just people started coming to the shows and the fan base started rolling like a snowball, and it's just getting bigger and bigger every day. And the internet's also helped me a great deal as well, promotion online. So
what has anybody other singers or anything influenced you to do this?
Yeah, I have influences as far as Kid Rock, T.I., some of the old stuff like BDP, Ice-T, then they range to Motley Crue, Suicidal Tendencies, Misfits, Pennywise, Sublime. I mean, I'm all over the spectrum. I don't limit myself to one genre of music, you know what I mean?
When did you start wanting to become what you are today?
That was ever since I was a kid, being 7, 8 years old, and putting on little outfits and performing for my parents, and making music for my parents and stuff, and I just always wanted to be on a stage, and I've been blessed so far, so it's we're only gonna keep working hard and get better and better. I don't like that noise, especially around here.
Are your parents supportive of you?
Absolutely. At first they weren't. But as they see me starting to collect checks and things start happening, I get this major deal for my second album. You guys putting 80 grand into it. So as soon as that started happening, now they're very supportive. So when they see it successful, that's where the support comes in.
Did you have any problems trying to get started and discovered?
I really didn't set out to be discovered. At first, it was just to get the music out there and perform for people, and nothing's easy. Nothing you want comes easy in life. So it's always been hard work. But as far as did I ever think I wouldn't make it, never an option. So. Okay. They're trying to pull me over right there. They're trying to get me during an interview. See.
So what do you do to pass the time when you're on tour?
Usually when on tour, we sit in the bus, we play video games, women always help to keep me a little busy. Text messaging gets me, the couple extra miles, then a movie gets me a couple extra miles. We just try to keep it. I mean, I don't know if I can say this on there, but we smoke a lot of blunts. And, blunt after blunt after blunt, man, mile after mile, I get there. I get there. So, drink. Drinking's good. A lot of bands will sugarcoat it and tell you, yeah, we do this, and this. Yeah, but the bottom line is we party. How about a better question would probably be, do I do anything not drunk or high? I stay faded. It's my cue card. Nah, it's my own clothing company I started. But yeah, I do some wild things. I mean, I don't know how far you guys want to get, but we definitely have a good time.
Example?
Lots of girls after the show, showers and bars of soap, shampoo. It's just a shower thing.
Okay. What's the craziest or weirdest thing a fan has ever done to get your attention?
That would have to be flashing their boobs to me in the front row, and what else? Oh, a fan threw at the House of Blues in Anaheim. One of my fans threw a CD at my leg. His demo hit me in the leg with it right during my set. So that was probably one of the craziest things they did to get my attention. Boobs always work. Ladies, if you're watching right now, boobs always work. We'll put them out there. We'll slip you a pass. See the backstage part.
Nice.
My own personal definition of hip-hop would be music that you can party to, music you can vibe to, music you can be in the club to, versus like street rap or gangster rap or science rap, which would be like the Nas or the Common or the KRS-One, the really intelligent rappers. I put them in kind of rap. And then you got gangster rap, and then hip hop is more of like real life partying, dipping our cars. We all talk about that stuff. I talk about a lot my real life experiences and stories and stuff too in my music, which I'm trying to bring back, because everybody used to always tell stories. Now it's about your chain or your car. So hip hop is more of a club oriented thing, more of a party oriented thing, more of a dance, kind of get the girls moving type of thing. Whereas rap is more something you kind of listen to while you're rolling around, cruising, smoking, drinking, You would be drinking and driving because we don't do that.
Okay. Any advice or words of inspiration for the up-and-coming hip-hop artists?
Stick to it, man. Stick to it. I mean, seriously, there's all kinds of people that are always going to tell you to stop and that you can't make it and that you're following a dream that everybody else is. Just stick to it, man. Your actions, if your actions always speak louder than your words and you're true to what you say, then you will make it eventually, and to quote Chris Angel. But I say stick to it, keep writing, keep recording, and network the hell out of it. You got the internet, you got all kinds of tools right at your fingertips, So it's easier for somebody to make it nowadays versus in the 80s and 90s when we didn't have all these internet options and connectivity that we have now, so.
What were you like in high school?
In high school, I was the guy that always walked around to different groups. I never clicked in with a clique. I was friends with the jocks. I was friends with the stoners. I was friends with the girls, the cheerleaders. I was friends with the losers. I was friends with everybody. I was friends with the essays. They had my back. But high school was a good time. I was the outgoing, loud party guy, and I was still staying faded back then.
Grades?
I got A's and B's. I always focused on my studies. I actually went to college. I graduated from Chapman University, pre-law. So I always focused on my studies because, and that's another thing for the kids is I always feel that's the most important thing you can do. Always have a backup plan because but follow your dream, follow what you love because you'll be happier in life than following somebody else's dream. It's guaranteed. You know what I mean?